The Natural Oil and Gas Suppliers Association of Nigeria, NOGASA, is seriously concerned about recent trends and development in the downstream sector of the industry, which, if not properly handled, will adversely affect businesses, workers, and the Nigerian economy at large. Of most recent concern is the price instability plaguing the market. Since the onset of COVID-19, we have been hit hard with a very drastic downturn in business revenue, which has been exacerbated by the unpredictability of the pricing regime for trading in PMS. The last reduction in pump prices during the month of March at the height of the COVID-19 global pandemic was disastrous for most business investors in the downstream sector. The industry incurred heavy losses of over 320 billion after purchasing product at government-specified prices, only to be compelled to sell at reduced prices, which will not be justified by the cost of transaction. Numerous businesses are dying in silence since then. If you take a look around, you will find out that a lot of them are no longer trading as a result of heavy losses. This also translates into loss of jobs in the sector. To make matters worse, the price reduction was visually promulgated without notice, so many businesses were caught by surprise and will no longer sustain operations. Those losses were never refunded by the government, and some companies were forced to shut down operations and lay off workers. It is in light of these negative outcomes to the entire Nigerian economy that we appeal to the NLC, TUC to reconsider their proposed action over the increase in petroleum pump price and electricity rates by the government. We believe at that it will be counterproductive at this junction because it will create far more problems for workers and businesses that employ them than it seeks to solve. For an already embattled sector to recover from the ravages of the COVID-19 global pandemic, we plead caution at this critical stage to avoid creating more problems than solutions. We seek to avoid actions that can trigger more layoffs and loss of revenues to businesses and workers alike. There is a need to appreciate the fact that NOGASA are the employers of the workers in the natural oil and gas downstream sector, and we increase our wages commensurately in response to the overall economy. Kindly remember that NOGASA sacrificed significant resources during the height of the COVID-19 lockdown period to keep fuel supplies stable across the nation. We made sure that our members safeguard the livelihood of our workers by never opting to lay them off during those difficult months. We don't mind price reduction per se, and we believe it is possible to have much more reduced prices with full deregulation. Rather than government price control, we believe that government should leave the prices of those products to be determined by market forces. The government should not be involved in price fixing, particularly when we buy from their depot. The truth also is that the government has a great deal of political and socio-cultural variables to contend with to make efficient input in pricing. For the suppliers, it is a matter of investment and return on investment, and the way it stands now, growth in this sector is badly hampered because of heavy losses on investments. Indeed, we agree wholeheartedly with NLC that the government should repair our refineries and also allow others to build private ones to encourage a more robust competitive business environment. This will provide more jobs for workers and bring prices down. When there are a multiplicity of resources that are ready to provide the products and services, prices will naturally stabilize around the most efficient producers to the benefit of the consumer and the entire economy. For the sake of our business investments and livelihoods, we urge all to refrain from actions which will be destructive to the supply chain and business cycles. The attended disruption will further kill businesses by discouraging investors whose financial resources are being jeopardized after purchasing the product at given prices to be ordered to pause for another price review, which delay the expected return on investment. There is a great need for more sensitive consideration, and we urge more far-reaching negotiations and dialogues to resolve matters that affect us all. If the strike goes on, and the government forces us to reduce pump prices, we may have no other option than to retrench some of our workers in order to cut costs and maintain efficiency. Indeed, some of our businesses may possibly shut down due to inability to cope